Hello, welcome back. Today we'll continue on our host-based attack, but this time we'll be talking about exploiting WinRM. So basically, we need to understand what WinRM is all about before we talk about how to exploit WinRM. So what exactly is WinRM? WinRM is Windows Remote Management. It is used to access Windows system over HTTPS. And the beauty about this utility is that it can be used to configure many systems at the same time. So for admin users, right? If this is implemented, it makes the work easier for a sysadmin to be able to configure multiple systems at the same time. You can remotely log on to them. You don't need to start moving from system to system before you basically perform your duty or configure your network. That is why Microsoft implemented this particular utility. So WinRM uses port 595 and 596 of the TCP port. That is the port dedicated for WinRM. So as we've seen about WinRM, can basically use in different ways. Can use it to access and interact with the Windows system on host network, local network. Over the internet, you could be able to access these systems and configure them and put so many things into consideration when you are doing that. It makes work easy for a sysadmin. You can execute command, you can manage, you can configure easily remotely. That's what it does. So now we'll move to the practical demonstration of how you can exploit the WinRM. These are the tools we'll be using. We have the crackmap all being pre-installed on a Kali Linux environment. But these are in our lab, we'll be able to do a practical demonstration of how you can use these tools to perform exploitation. So here we go. I'll be switching to my lab environment. This is my lab environment. And we have our target IP already. So these are the tools we are going to use. We are going to use the crackmap exec, which we use for brute force attack for WinRM. And we have the evil WinRM is a Ruby script that can obtain shell command, and it is basically used for various exploitation module, but in this case, we will focus on WinRM. So let's keep going. First of all, we need to enumerate. We use our nmap. For enumeration, we do a service scan. Yes, so we can see. There's one thing I want you to take note. We're able to make scans, but don't forget this. You can put this at the left hand of your left hand and take note. Whenever nmap is performing a scan, they focus on the first 2005 port, and WinRM runs on 5000, port number, which nmap might not be able to perform that scan. So basically, you might not even be able to get what you want if you don't specify what you want to do. There are two ways to specify. You can do nmap, then you do the top ports 7,000 because it falls within this range. Can you see? You can see we were able to get the result that we are not able to get earlier. Can you, from this point, you can see that it stopped about 3,389. That is the last port number this map scan picked. But in this case, when we were able to specify, it was able to go deeper. So that is how you need to be very careful whenever you're running a map scan. So let's continue. Another method is you specify the port number. For this, you can just do port number, then 5985. But basically, if it's not running on 5985, it's best that you just specify the top ports and you go that direction and you go, and it's going to give you needed results. So let's move on. For our crack map is a brute force utility on Kali environment, Kali Linux that we can use to brute force this WinRM utility. And basically what you do is crack map exec. Sorry, this is a spell error. I'm trying to make trying to spell in a wrong way right now. Yes. So can you see it's basically not only for WinRM, you can do for SMB, for MySQL, Microsoft SQL, and SSH. So, but we're going to focus on WinRM. So we specify the protocol WinRM, then the target IP, which is, sorry, which is 10.4.2427. 10.4.27. So you need to be sure of this, of our target IP. Yes. Then we specify, let's assume the username is the administrator in this case, but we don't know the password. You can use the word list to know the password. You can use your own personal word list, or you can use the pre-installed word list on Kali environment. You do the user share Metasploit. Framework. The word list. Password.txt. And here you go. Oh, something is wrong, making a wrong spelling somewhere. WinRM user share exploit. You need to be very careful whenever making spellings here. So Here you go. Can you see it was able to generate? If I can expand my screen. Sorry, I think I could not expand the screen in this case. So basically you can see what we needed, administrator and password selected here. So all we need to do is just go to this place. We already know the password space here, change it to Tinkerbell. The one command do want to execute, we do system info or whatever command you want to execute. Yeah, can you find out we're able to complete that with crack map execute. Another tool we can use is the evil WinRM. The evil WinRM is a Ruby script that can obtain a shell command and basically we'll do evil WinRM .rb. Then we specify the username. Now that we know the password, you can just do option the password T Campbell. And set our IP. Yeah, sorry, we have a shell now, straight down. So you can do who am I? Can you see server administrator? Or you can do system info. There's so many commands. You know why this shell is very important or why it is very useful is that you don't need to bring in a cumbersome execution to perform operations. Something like WMI can do a whole lot with you. Process. There are a lot. I think I'm spelling it wrongly. But there are a lot this will particularly do for you. Can you see you have the process? You can execute command. There are so many things you can do with WMI, and basically you can perform any exploit you want to do with this. So we exit now. And another method we can use is the mesh exploit. Can do MSF console. For the MSF console, you have to look for this. There are a lot of auxiliaries, a lot of exploit and payload evasion. If you check our other videos, you would have seen ways where we've made use of a Metasploit. So in this case, we are using it to exploit the WinRM utility. So we'll use auxiliary WinRM. So can check our options. There are different options there. So basically, we need the port is already listed, 5. Then we need to just set our arrows to set arrows. Then we set our user file, which we're going to use for the to set to know our users, like a brute force attack, right? So set user file, user share. Dashboard. Users dot txt. We need to be very careful with spelling so that we will not run into an unexpected error. Oh, something went wrong. Oh, sorry. The same thing I was saying. I made a mistake just because there was no space here. We set, then set for password file, user share, Metasploit framework. So, what list? At the same time, we can also have your own word list. So to make things easy for yourself. So we set our word list. And then we set verbose mode to false. Verbose mode. Very correct. Then we run or you execute or you exploit. Any of the one you feel convenient with. As it keeps running, so as already that we have the username, we were able to get the username. We've gotten the password. So we use this auxiliary, the WinRM CMD, to perform a command shell that will be able to access the utility. So we set the username, and we set password. Tinkerbell, then search CMD, who am I? Then run an exploit. Can you see we're able to run a complete exploit and we got our results? So this is for Metasploit. This is how it works for Metasploit. We've been able to use, we've been able to use the crack map Excel. We've been able to use the evil winner and now Metasploit. So these are the ways you can exploit WinRM. Subsequently, you can decide to pick the one you are much more convenient with. Me, as a penetration tester, I'm convenient with the Metasploit. I'll be able to perform all I need to do in one go. And it's a beautiful thing, as a penetration tester, you need to know the ways that you feel you're convenient with to deal with it. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next video where we'll continue our exploitation mode. Bye, thank you.